As I said, this has been a labour of love and probably many other things you could describe it, but Clive and Dorothy have worked tirelessly on this centenary year project. So without further ado, could I please introduce Professor Clive Gilson, Chair of the New Zealand Hillary Centenary Steering Committee.
Under these circumstances, I would typically be here representing the gallery and exhorting all of you to buy whatever is here without a red dot. I can't possibly do that now, can I? Thank you very much for those comments, Mark. Just a brief word about one of my first memories of June. Some years ago, we were driving to a restaurant, and Ed was in the passenger seat, and June was in the back. And for some reason, I can't remember why, but I started to argue with Ed. And I looked in the rearview mirror, and all I could see was June in the back going. And I knew then who was truly in control of the situation. So I've been listening very carefully to anything that June's ever said to me. How did we get here? And I think I probably owe you a bit of an explanation. On 30th of May 2018, I met with the Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, and at Lady June's house, and we plotted the centenary, as Mark has pointed out. I'm the chair of the New Zealand Hillary Centenary Steering Committee on behalf of the nation. It's heavy weighs the crown, as it were. So you want to make sure that you've got some useful collateral that people are going to recognise and understand as a true representation of what the Hillary legacy actually is. We commissioned a symphony. We've had first day cover stamps. We've had a great big reception at the Beehive in Wellington. And the final minutes, which I've recorded, and I looked at it the other night actually, is that we would have a portrait of Lady June that would complete the centenary year. Now, I will say that we did indicate that it would likely be in the National Portrait Gallery. I'm extremely happy that we've actually got it in the Auckland Museum. It's a far greater import to us to have this painting that's going to be revealed by Susan and Robin. They're going to pull on a cord, and you won't hear a motor that's shredding it. I promise you that. We've tested it, and we kind of think we're okay. So that's essentially how we got here, a little later than expected, courtesy of COVID-19. But I do hope that you had an absolutely wonderful occasion. Very, very grateful that you've all been able to turn up and witness this rather important event for all of us. Thank you.